Taurus, welcome to your November 2023 tarot reading. Of course, they just started the yard work outside. Just as I'm like starting your reading, they're starting the yard work outside. So hopefully you can't hear it or it's not too loud. It's not going to distract me. I'm just hoping it doesn't like disturb you guys, and that you can like actually hear me and not that yard work. So yeah, welcome to November. November is going to be very interesting. We're coming up on the other side of the eclipse season, and Saturn is stationing direct in the first week of November, and it kind of feels like we're being drugged through the mud, or like there's just this really pronounced, heavy, deep feeling. And I kind of feel like that's what it's going to be like for a little while through November, and going on even into Sagittarius season. Oh, my kitty. She always wants to come. This is the new one. She always wants to come say hi when I start doing readings. So yeah, so if you want to get your astrology, we have all of the astrology on Patreon. And the mid-month tarot reading is over there. And I'm really hoping to get the Saturn direct reading out this weekend. So yeah, we'd love for you to join us over on the Patreon family. That's the best way to support us. And I do have my calendar open in November for readings. I have a really awesome present day astrology and tarot reading. If you kind of just want to know what the hell is going on right now and what you need to know for yourself to move forward, that's a really good reading for that. And I have my 6-month reading too. So whether you want to know what's going on now or whether you want to get ahead of next year's energies, that is all available on my website. And that information is in the description box. You can also just go to the website. So let's get you a surrender card, Taurus. Let's see what it is that you'll be surrendering. If you hear me sighing a lot, I'm catching my breath. There's like just some inflammation going on in my body right now. And like you can actually see it in my eyes as the video glitches and I say that to you guys. That's really weird that happens. But so there's just inflammation going on, and it's kind of having a hard time breathing too. So if I like sighing a lot, then that might be the reason. Okay, I got to get this cat away from my tree. Hold on. Okay, got her out of the room. She will destroy that. She'll just dig all the dirt out of the tree if I just leave her to her own devices. Okay. Surrender. Let's see, Taurus. What is it? Sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what Taurus is surrendering. Some signs have gotten more than one card, so I want to make sure this one wants to be seen too. Okay. I like that one. Oh, nice. Okay. These are both very solar plexus driven, extremely solar plexus driven. So really allowing yourself to see how great you are this November. Yellow, really like kind of being attracted to the color yellow is the solar plexus. And so let's look at these. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life. I really love this one because it has a tree changing colors, which is the season that we're in right now. And this kind of season, Scorpio season, is the season for all of us to dig really, really deep and to get to the root, right? Get to the root of why you're still believing all of these negative narrative things that you've always believed. and why you think other people's lives are better than yours. There's a lot. I mean, and that it's funny because, you know, we really, really think that other people are just kind of like living in joy and living their lives and everything is perfect and everything is wonderful, because social media just like nobody really shows what's going on in their lives on social media. I'm going to shuffle these. Hopefully they're not too loud. Usually I do before the reading, but for some reason for you and Aries, I felt like I needed to give it a good shuffle while we're chatting. I got to tell you guys, everybody's kind of going through something right now. Everybody is going through something right now. There is not one person that I know or that I've connected with that is not struggling, that's not on the struggle bus. That's, for some reason, that's the way I'm supposed to say it. There's not one person that's not on the struggle bus right now. And we're all just doing our best, right? And like the funny thing is even though we're on the struggle bus, most of us are still forging ahead. Most of us are still moving ahead. And that's very Scorpio, Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of energy. All right. Thanks for indulging my shuffling. I appreciate you guys. I haven't done that on camera in a long time. And for some reason, I just felt like I needed to for you and for Aries. And I don't know why that is. I just listen, do what I'm told. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Chariot. I really like this for you guys. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This feels like a progression. I feel like you're going through a progression. And I feel like I'm going to get a couple more cards to kind of add to this. I feel like the progression is working hard towards a goal. Absolutely. Working hard towards a specific goal for yourself. And I get that. I get it. I get the feeling a little discombobulated kind of thing, right? Like I understand that. I feel that. But in your pursuit here and what you're doing, so it's funny because I said I feel like that this is a progression towards a goal, and the star came out. You could be dealing with an Aquarius energy or a Cancer energy. So we have the star, and then again, and then we have the 7 of Cups. And the confusion, it's really easy to get confused right now. It just is. Like the astrology is just weird and confusing, and it's really easy to lose focus, right? That Libra South Node, it's super easy to lose focus. But I feel like you really have a goal and you really have a plan. And I think some of like being able to execute what you want to do has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. And if you really trusted yourself, this might not be so confusing to choose, right? The 7 of Cups is like, I have all of these options, I have all of these opportunities, but I don't know which one I should be doing. I don't know which one is going to be the best for me, and I don't want to pick the wrong one. And so there's like this emotional investment, right? Because like you don't want to fail. You're a person that just doesn't want to fail. That's just something that like you don't want to do. And I want to say, like, I feel like no matter, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to tell you that your feelings are valid. No matter what you're feeling, you're probably feeling very invalidated right now with your feelings. And I just want to say that your feelings are very valid. Whatever is coming up for you to look at is very much something that needs to be seen. but you're exactly where you're meant to be, Taurus. You're doing exactly what you're meant to be doing right now. And I think you're just second guessing yourself, which is easy for you guys to do. Especially if you're not doing something that's feeding your soul. You can second guess yourself. Like, you guys can work as hard as you want to work, but if it's not feeding your soul, if you're not doing something that's feeding your soul, it's going to be real hard for you to care enough. 8 of Pentacles. Woo. Yeah, totally have a goal here. Look at you guys. Just all these cards coming out to clarify. So this is the thing here. On the 8 of Pentacles, we got the 10 of Pentacles, we got the 6 of Pentacles, and we got the 9 of Swords. I mean, this is your reading right here. What are you focusing on, Taurus? Where are you giving your energy? Are you giving your energy to everything that could go wrong, right? Or are you giving your energy to the fact that you're trying to build a foundation and a future for yourself with that 10 of Pentacles? You're working towards a goal, and that goal is to have future security, future abundance, all of these future things. And maybe even just a right now security and right now abundance, and that's okay too. And there's like just so much stress coming at it, right? There's just so much, and a lot of that stress is because you're comparing yourself with what other people are doing or the way other people's lives look. And again, I'm going to say it, everybody's got something going on. We're all on the struggle bus. King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Love that. On the 9 of Pentacles. Sorry, Henry was coughing. I just wanted to make sure he was okay. I wanted to listen first. Like, yeah, he's okay. Okay, so King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles on the 9 of Pentacles. And this is the thing, is like, I feel like there's this collaboration. I feel like you're moving towards this collaboration with someone, or and you could even be traveling to that person either for some of you. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Like, I feel like there's this awesome collaboration going, and I don't feel like it's with a romantic partner. I feel like it's just with someone you genuinely get along with. But let's keep going. Let's see what the Chariot. Oh, wow. All right. Phew. Okay. Things are definitely changing. And it's okay if you don't know where everything's headed. I think that's what the fear is. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. See, things are going to get easier. Things are going to get easier for you. So, first, the energy, right? Like, you got to place the energy in the right place. That's first and foremost. And the thing is, the 2 of Swords on the Chariot here, this is a big deal. Because the 2 of Swords is kind of like, I don't even want to know where it's going to go. You know, I don't even like, or you have decisions that you have to make, and that the decisions that you're not making may be the thing that's keeping you stagnant and that's not moving forward. Some of you might have some questions about a Cancer, and I think that some of you don't want to know the answer to that. And so that's why you're blindfolded, right? That 2 of Swords is like, I got to make a decision. It's almost apathetic. King of Pentacles on the Star. So you're coming out here. You could be dealing with another earth sign as well, but I feel like you're coming out here in your masculine and your feminine energies, and that's great. Like, that's awesome. I love that. You could be dealing with another earth sign. But again, like, I just want to say, like, I feel like whatever's going on in your life right now, Taurus, this is exactly where you're meant to be. And even if it's a struggle, like, I cannot stress that enough, that even if this is a struggle, life, nobody promised that life was going to be easy. I think that that was one of my things for a very long time, is like, I always just thought like life was supposed to be easier for me because I had a really kind of difficult upbringing, and now I have a difficult adult life too, a little. But I see it in a different perspective now, and that's the change, right? Like the perspective change, right, Taurus? So allowing yourself to see that things are moving forward, and allowing yourself to see that the work that you're doing, it is paying off. No matter how slowly it might be paying off, it is still paying off. And that you are exactly, you're learning lessons, right? The Wheel of Fortune came out on the Seven of Cups. And I kind of really love that for you guys, because I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune on the Seven of Cups, that confusion is going to be changing. Something is going to be made really clear to you. And then when you look back at all the struggle and everything that's happened, you're going to be like, oh, damn, that's why. Okay. So, Six of Swords, woof, Judgment, and the Ace of Wands, the bottom of the deck. Okay. Six of Swords, it's time to ease your mind. It's time for you to put in more thoughts of ease into your life, and not thoughts of struggle and stress, right? And then Judgment and the Ace of Wands. And this is where I feel like that shift is happening. And whether it happens in November or you start to see it in December, there is definitely a shift coming now. Taurus, you're not going to see it or feel it if you're sitting here stressed out like that. You're not going to see the shift. And even if you do see the shift, you might not see it as a positive. You might see it as something that's a struggle again. More than anything, I feel like this is about the perspective, because the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands are telling you that it is time for you to have a brand new opportunity showing up for you. Something that's going to drive you forward and you're going to be passionate about. Okay. I love you guys. I know things are stressful right now, and I know things are frustrating and all of that stuff. I really do. And I don't want to take any of that away from anybody. I just want everybody to understand that we can build our own universe too. We have a collective universe that we share with others, and then we can build our own. And that universe that we have that's our own, that's where we can find peace. So do that, right? Building your universe. I love you guys. Take care.